The United Nations announced a week ago they want to censor the web and shut down alternative media. The White House has announced it. We have it all linked up on prisonplanet.com in a top story out of New Zealand. Internet censorship, major truth-providing websites blocked by Asia Netcom to New Zealand users. Paul Watson's doing a big report in the morning, but at the bottom, Paul put a bunch of links to all the mainstream news where they're admitting they want to censor the web and are now launching it. China, that Microsoft runs their censorship. Bill Gates a week and a half ago, remember, in fact, pull this up. Bill Gates supports Chinese censorship. Pull that up. Bill Gates says Chinese censorship good. They built the grid. It's just so amazing. Here's the Times Online. An assault on Italy's bloggers. Times of London. Italy's leaders barely understand world processors, let alone the web. Now they've turned against the country's bloggers. Here it is. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, they are coming after the web in a big way all over the world in the last 2 weeks. It isn't just China. The White House in cybersecurity bill calls for a net ID. Notice for 4 years, all the new Microsoft operating systems have built in a thumb scanner to be able to get online. Web censorship in China, not a problem, says Bill Gates. London Guardian. See what I'm saying here? You say it can't happen here? It is happening here. Google, Yahoo, Microsoft, they've all helped China censor. Google was set up by the CIA and In-Q-Tel. We have the videos of the documents up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com right now. And the House passed the Cybersecurity Act, the total Pentagon takeover of the Internet. And they're doing this because they know the American people are saying no to the carbon taxes, no to the fake flu, no to the police state, no to open borders, no to the New World Order. And it's the same thing worldwide. People are actually looking at the real private global corporate government that runs our planet and not at the puppet politicians. Look at all the polls. Congress has a 12% approval rating. Parliament has like a 15% approval rating in England. The people are mad. They're awake. And so the system is panicking, coming in to selectively censor. Let's go to Picky in New Zealand. Picky, I'm getting hundreds of phone calls, emails, documents sent to me. It's in the Kiwi News, the New Zealand News, that they are censoring Infowars and Prison Planet and WikiLeaks and mainstream Australian political websites. What is going on? Have you seen censorship?
Hey, Alex, it's great to talk to you for the first time. I'm a subscriber, have been for 2 years.
Thank you.
And you're correct. I just got up this morning. I've been trying to get through to Infowars, and I just can't get through. I can't download any of the videos. I can't see any movies, and I had to go on to GCN to actually find out what was actually happening, and I did a bit of a Google search. And
yeah, to be clear, you can't get, that's what we're hearing, you can't get to Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. You've got to go to Shoutcast, GCNLive.com to get the internet stream.
Yes, and I'm really angry about that, you know, because this is the first time it's happened, and it's just been a problem as from yesterday. So it's great to know actually really what's actually happening in the background there, you see. So, yeah, I'm angry. So, yeah, that's where I am.
Well, what we need, everybody in Australia, New Zealand, Italy, China, and England, because it's happening all over those countries that we know of, and we're getting calls from Canada. I mean, literally hundreds of emails. I open my email, and it's treble ticket, camera shots. It is snapshots, screenshots. It is massive. Everybody's saying they can't get to Infowars or Prison Planet. Try whatistheendgame.com, Infowars.net. We're going to have to get out a whole list of my backup sites. We built these for this. But, again, we've got a list from the New Zealand News. Thank God they're reporting it. And it says that the majority of major internet service providers are now blocking the site. Who is your provider?
My one's Slingshot. Slingshot.co.nz.
My God. And now a lot of the things we're being sent show the message that comes up saying this site is restricted. What message are you getting?
It's just not working. I've always used to. I could go onto your website and I could download stuff. I could watch and listen to the radio show. This is the first time it's actually happened where I can't even go on all the other websites that you have, and I'm getting the same problem.
Well, we need New Zealanders to realize this is tyranny. The Aussies, the Italians, the British, the Chinese. We need everybody to create copies of InfoWars and Prison Planet. I've always said people can post our articles, post our videos. It's all copyright free for nonprofit educational purposes. It is now up to everyone to copy our information everywhere because this is a concerted global operation. I mean, look, here's the News of Australia reporting secret summit of top bankers, news.com.au, meeting in secret. The bankers meeting in secret. I mean, my God. And now they passed the cybersecurity bill that openly says they'll shut down the web.
Yes, it's definitely scary.
Well, God bless you, sir. Anything else?
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. Just thank you very much. You've got a great show. I love listening to it. And you're hot here down here in New Zealand.
Yeah, I ran into two people from New Zealand at a Mexican food restaurant, and they said New Zealand's on fire with InfoWars.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I listen to your show every day, and I just can't get enough of it, mate? It's
God bless you, sir.
Sir,
folks, this is so devastating to know. I mean, we've known it's coming. It's one thing to have corporations, universities, quote, free government broadband they're offering in the cities with your tax money. It's not free. To be banned all over on those, including most U.S. systems. But to now be banned for 1,300,000,000 people, totally banned in China, we've confirmed that. Banned almost over every system in Australia, Italy, New Zealand, and all over England, literally hundreds of emails per hour. I mean, I open it, it's just solid, we're banned. I mean, we are banned, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand what's happening here? You know why they finally dropped the hammer? Because of ClimateGate. That's the number, and they say that in the news. They say, we've got to censor the web, lies about climate change. They're calling for arresting Lord Monckton in England, in The Guardian, for saying man-made climate change isn't real because all the documents coming out on the internet confirmed to be real, that they know the earth isn't heating, and they know man isn't bad, and they know the carbon dioxide isn't bad. They don't want you, the people, to have a voice. This is about silencing you. We are too successful. You are too successful. They've tried their COINTELPRO against us. They've tried their defamation and demonization. It isn't working. So now they're coming in with hardcore Nazi-style censorship. Bill in Canada, have you been censored? Bill. Okay, he hung up. Let's talk to James in Washington State. James, you're on the air. Have you been censored?
Yes, I have, Alex.
All right, tell us quickly.
Okay, it was a few years back at a public high school, and they censored you, and the reason said calls to violence.
And there are no calls to violence. How long have you been listening to this show?
Let's see, since around 2002, I think.
And have you ever heard me call for violence?
No, you never do.
I say that whoever fires first wins. But again, calls to violence. You heard the last guy from a college, same thing. This is in these big databases they pay for to, quote, have safe surfing, and we're listed. I mean, but now that's not enough. Now the government is going to come in with censorship. What do you think of that, James?
It's lame, man. I hate it. But I love your show. And are you going to release that book anytime soon? I heard about the answer to 1984, 1776.
You know, I got behind on the book, but we are looking at publishing a paper that we send the file to people so they can print it around the country. We are gearing up and getting ready to be shut down on the internet. All right, we're going to come back with the next hour, continue with this and your calls, 888-201-2244. Either we all hang together or we hang separate. They are shutting down freedom on the web. They are shutting down mainline talk radio all over the world. Internet streams to mainline talk radios being shut down. Will we stand together or will we go quietly into tyranny? Will we fall to tyranny? We'll be right back.